How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
All right, awesome. Excited to be up here. Number 10. So I was just wondering of how many of you in your life have made a choice for good or bad that has affected you in some way to make your life shift in a certain direction. I think we've all had that, right? I know I've had it. So actually what inspired me this time around was completing this book. It was a choice. I think I've been here almost a year now. And as most of you know who have completed these speeches, it takes a lot of courage to get up here in front of people and pursue it. But more than that, is a choice to keep going till you complete something. So I had this incident recently where I was over in Newton, and those of you who drive a lot in Boston or take transportation such as the bus, you know these rotaries that are almost like death traps as you go around. And I was going around one, and I was going to pick somebody up, and I was in a hurry, and I was pulled over real quick. There was meters along one side, and then to the other side there's some meters ahead, and I just wanted to pull over for a quick minute to make sure that the person could get in my car, and I was excited about picking them up. So as I'm doing that, I would probably pulled over. It was like maybe 45 seconds, and I hear a knock on my window. So I roll down my window, and this guy just starts going at me. He says, "Oh, you're not supposed to be here. You need to move now." I had no clue what he's talking about. I'm like looking around in my car. I'm like, sure there's nobody else with me, or so. As it keeps going on, he's just like going at me. He didn't give me a chance to talk. He was trying to control the conversation, tell me to move now. And he said, "You're in a taxi zone." We all know how the taxi people are here. So I just let him finish up, and I said, "No problem, we'll move." As he walked away, I said, in my mind, real quickly, I said, what is the meaning I want to get this? This doesn't feel right. So I took a second, and instead of reacting as he was yelling at me, I got out of my car, and me being in Boston Toastmasters, I walk over, and he opens up his door, all like still fired up, and he said, what? I said, "You know, it's not what you said to me. I don't mind moving." I said, "But it's how you said it." As you know, that's one of our speeches, how you say things. So he goes, "Oh, well, that's not normally the way I talk," and I just walked off. But it was a choice. It was a choice to get out of my car and talk to him. There was also the meaning behind what it meant to me, how to handle the situation. My title, The #1 Secret SIP, is the secret inner power in all of us, and we all have it. And that one secret is the ability to make choices. I don't know if that was a big build-up for such a small little answer, but yet it is a powerful one. That is what defines all of us. We've all had to make certain choices at certain times, and we've all been through a lot. But it's what is created behind that choice is what gives it its meaning. For example, as you're growing up, you get told a lot of things, you know, don't be out too late. You have certain rules. A lot of it's don't do this, don't do that. And you start hearing these things. So as you grow up and things start to become real, you start to accept more in your life. Instead of speaking out, it's almost like you become socially programmed to accept the environment around you. Instead of taking control of your environment, and you owning up to your own choices, which equal your own decisions. Part of your own choice is what you focus on. That is the first key to making a choice. And I'm yet to figure out why this is not a routine class in school, because they always tell you, don't do this, don't do that. But nobody ever says, let me define how you can make better choices. Instead, you're almost told what to do. Recently, I've had a lot of people at my job and different situations stick up for me. It's been kind of strange, but it's meant a lot. And these people, they have a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to speak up. It takes a lot of courage to create your own path. It takes a certain ability to decide your own choices. But you have the ability right now, in this moment, to change anything you want. I heard one time that when you lose somebody in your life, it could be a relationship, it could be a death, it could be a favorite pet. You have the ability right then and there to make your choice. Is it the end, or is it the beginning? I see it as the beginning. Each day you wake up is a brand new day. You have the ability to change if you want to change and go to the gym and work out more, get in shape more, if you want to change your ability to eat better. All these things are all a choice.